I moved into my office, which is roommates with my son's nursery. It's the same room. It's been great. It's so nice to have a new designated space. So you can take my online screenwriting workshop as I am enrolling and registering students right now. I mean, depending on when you're watching this, but if you're watching it today, I'm enrolling now and for the next 4 days. So now I would like to share with you the details about this 5-week workshop. It will be remote. It will all be conducted over Zoom. It's a month-long class and it spans 5 weeks, and there will be 5 hours of combined class and workshop time each week. And there will be 2 different workshop times you can sign up for, one on Wednesday and one on Friday. And then there will also be a 2-hour class on Sunday where we will analyze and discuss and enjoy and learn from TV and movie story and scene structure. And yes, this first workshop is going to take place in November, which is very, very soon. But hey, if you're watching this, close to when it comes out, you still have several days to register. And I would love to hear from you. Please email me. We can hop on a Zoom call, chat for a half an hour about if this class would help you with your writing goals. I love talking about all that. I would love to hop on just a complimentary writing coaching call of that sort with you. Mostly I'm just really, really excited for this class. And I know this class would be just such a great fit for a lot of writers out there right now. And so my goal is to just find those writers so that we can connect and you can enjoy this class and I can enjoy the pleasure of teaching you. So before I go on, if you get to the point where you're ready to reach out because you're interested in this class, in this workshop, just email me at linda.writing.coach@gmail.com and we can go from there. Okay, so now for a little bit more detailed information. This class is going to be capped at 28 students. I'll explain a little bit more about that later, but basically there are 14 workshop spots and then 14 just Sunday class spots, which is for the lecture discussion class. So the Sunday class, what are we going to be doing? Well, I learn so much when I study other stories, and I also get so inspired to tell my own stories when I fall in love with the way someone else told their story, or even when I like a lot of parts of the way someone told a story, but I notice moments where, I would have made a different choice storytelling wise. It's just a great place to generate ideas. It's a great place to practice just talking about story the way you would in a TV writer's room. The workshop is also great for that, just practicing collaborative feedback, breaking a story together. It's all great prep long-term for really whatever you do as a writer in your life. So the movies and TV show episodes that we're going to be looking at and watching and discussing are very recent and I feel very relevant to the changes that are happening in the TV and film industry. This is a very intentional choice because while I love academia and grad programs, I noticed in my own that there was a real kind of lag between what was coming out, what had come out over the last several years, and what we were studying. And I just felt a huge disconnect from a lot of the example scenes we were shown. So now that I am creating and teaching my own class, I want it to be very responsive to the interests of you guys, and specifically to these 28 students who are going to take this class. For example, on November 1st at 12 p.m. from 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, we will be discussing Lovecraft Country, the first episode, and La La Land. So if you are pretty sure you want to take this class and you want to prep for it, go ahead and watch both of those. And there's actually already an assignment before the first class because I really want every student to get the most out of this class that they can, the most that they want to get out of this class. Okay, gonna keep going. The dogs got back there some noise, that's why the door is closed. But the class is starting soon, so I have to put this video up very soon. Then the second part of the actual workshop is the 2 feedback workshop sessions. They're 3 hours each. There's gonna be one on Wednesday afternoon, kind of more morning-ish, and then another one on Friday afternoon, like later afternoon, again, Pacific Standard Time, so you'll have to do the time zone translation. Each workshop will be capped at 7 students, enough students to get a lot of ideas, but also small enough to cultivate a lot of trust and openness, and so writers feel free to be vulnerable about their stories and what made them want to write this and all of that great stuff. So you'll get to know each other, you'll get even better at giving feedback in a constructive, supportive, articulate way. So to sum up the purpose of this class, or what the 5 main focuses of this class are, I'm gonna list them off. It's scene writing, tackling a first or second draft of a big project, giving and getting awesome feedback, and just cultivating a community of creative people for you to bond with, to hone and nourish your writing process, and to, above all, write the story that only you can write. Get inspired to do that, get support to do that, and get practical writing tools to do that. This class is really meant to be a great place for someone with kind of an unconventional project. Like, this is a very good, safe space for you to bring that story, incubate it, let it become strong in a nourished, warm environment. And we will accomplish all of this by every week watching and then in class discussing between 2 and 3 films/TV episodes, specific writing assignments focused on scene strengthening, writing assignments just focused on story building and story structuring. This will be really great for that big project you want to do, whether it's a feature film or any length of a pilot of TV. Writing prompts to help you generate ideas both for scenes and for big projects you want to write. And also at least one private social media group. Right now, the only place I can think to put it is on Facebook, but I want to create kind of a remote online campus for this class so you can have a place to just share inspiration and resources and ask for advice from not just me, but from each other. And yeah, that's kind of the summary of it. The main takeaway is why I'm so excited to teach this class is because I just love giving writers tools to write the story that only they can write. I'm gonna say it a lot in this video, I'm gonna say it a lot in general. It's really just great career advice because your uniqueness is your calling card in the industry as a writer, as a screenwriter, as a TV writer, as a feature film writer, but really as any kind of writer, as a memoirist, as a blogger, as a speechwriter. Your talents and what you're really good at, like that's great to really lean into. And so this is a place where you will be encouraged to do that. Also, if you really want to take this class but you can't do it in November, again, this is short notice. I will also be teaching it in January. However, if you're on the fence between taking it between January and November, I would highly encourage you just to think about taking it now in November, because there's just going to be some fun things, like there's extra discounts on the cost of the class, and then there's also extra feedback, extra just one-on-one time, that kind of thing. So yeah. Okay, so now the cost of the class. There are 2 ways to take the class. You can either take the full thing, which is the workshop and the Sunday class, or you can just take the Sunday class. And so those have 2 different prices. They're in the description below of this video. If you'd really love to take the class and you'd really love it to specifically prepare for writing a big project, the Sunday class alone can definitely help you with all of that. There's gonna be writing prompts and assignments given for that part of the class. The difference is there just won't be the same kind of feedback the way you will get if you also take the workshop. But yeah, if you're interested, if you have questions, I would love to hear from you. Reach out to me. And on that, I'm gonna leave you. Again, all the info is below as well. I will post another video soon. Looking forward to seeing you there in the virtual classroom that is the internet and Zoom. Keep writing, keep following those instincts, keep being weird, lean into the stuff that feels, is this too specific or weird to do? Lean into it, do it. It's not too weird. And yeah, I will talk to you soon and have more for you soon. Okay, bye. You wanna come say hi, baby? Hi. Wearing a little polo. Is that pretty bright? Do you like it? You look like such a little person in this. Like you could just go hand your resume somewhere. Oh, babe, he loves this light. Okay, I'm gonna hand you back to Daddy. You're so ugly. Okay, wait, bye-bye. I'll be back later.